without further ado, let's dive straight into the thing that everybody has seen at the cinema over this last week.
I've not.
Except for Simon and Mark. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3.
Tell us about it, Tom. You've seen it, haven't you?
I have seen it. Yeah, I saw it in IMAX 3D, and the IMAX was really cool. It was great. I mean, it's I went to the IMAX at the Cineworld in Telford, so it is only a single laser. You don't get any shifting aspect, but I don't know that there is any shifting aspect ratio in it per se. I'm hoping someone will correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I don't think there is any changing ratio in it. It did, however, look and sound amazing. And
excellent.
I normally hate 3D. Maybe hate's too strong a word, but it probably isn't. I really would never opt to go and watch a movie in 3D anymore. That is done really for me. I'm sort of over 3D. That being said, there were a couple of bits in Guardians that made interesting use of it, and gave some nice depth to the shots, especially where it's the POV of Rocket Raccoon as he is a young raccoon in a cage with a hand sort of reaching in towards him. And normally I would say that was kind of like gimmicky 3D, but in the context of what was going on, like the sinister experiments that were being performed on animals, which is an ongoing theme of the movie, it kind of worked to sort of heighten that tension. So actually the 3D element even is quite good.
Shame we can't watch that at home anymore.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, Disney Plus they're not interested in doing that, are they? They're not interested in providing a way to do that. So and I don't think they're releasing it on Blu-rays anymore even.
They may do. There are some random 3D release schedules in strange countries for previous ones, so you never know. There might be a Swedish or a Japanese release, but certainly nothing here or in the US.
Well, if you have a supporting TV, then you might want to look into that around the time that it's released, which I can't imagine will be that far down the road. The content of the film is pretty good as far as the storyline of the ongoing storyline of Guardians of the Galaxy goes. It is quite a nice wrapping up of things that have been set up over the past two movies. It not only is it a competent 3-act structured movie where things are set up in the opening scenes that are then adequately resolved in the final scenes, but I have to mention
what you mean, like actual movie going, a movie going experience.
There's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end.
Yeah, and the end references stuff that happens at the beginning and the middle.
Shut the front door, Tom.
But
what magic is this you're talking about?
I know we talk about lowered expectations, but I enjoyed that element of it.
Oh, Tom.
It's the story essentially follows two paths, one of which is the reuniting of the Guardians of the Galaxy with Gamora, which, don't ask, you'll never know. The other element of it is the backstory and origin of Rocket and his place within the Guardians, and one half of that doesn't work and falls flat and is not very emotionally resonant and is sort of easily cut from the movie, sadly. The other half, the stuff about Rocket, is really good. It doesn't make for an amazing movie. It's not like Marvel at its best, but it is a solidly good film. And the emotional literacy of the film is better than the way in which the second volume dealt with Peter's relationship with his father, which sort of fell flat for me at the time. The stuff with Rocket and his upbringing, I suppose you'd call it, is much more emotionally resonant, and it's going to give some people the feels. It is a surprisingly radically animal rights oriented movie. That's the first thing that really sort of struck me about it, is that it really goes hard on animal testing and keeping animals in cages. And it was surprisingly on the nose, all of that stuff, and just outright condemning any kind of treating of animals as anything less than human, really, in terms of the movie anyway. And that was surprising and enjoyable and thought-provoking, and they kind of undo it in the last moments of the movie, so don't stay for the after credits scenes because it sort of undermines that stuff. But generally it was a really fun couple of hours at the cinema with a Marvel movie in a way that we haven't really had since probably 2019, to be honest. So
come on, no, we all enjoyed No Way Home. Come on.
Oh yeah, sure. No Way Home.
Come on.
Yeah, no, I will. My brain had sort of forgotten about that, but no, that was a good movie too, a fun movie. So yeah, if you get the chance to go and see it at the cinema, do so. If you don't, it'll be on Disney Plus soon with expanded ratio. Yeah. So have fun with that instead.
So hilariously, Tom, last month's poddy, or the last poddy, we were talking about animal cruelty in Italian films and how it was a no-no.
Oh boy, true.
And here, you've said it was the best bit of this one.
I didn't say it was good that there was animal cruelty in it.
That's a hell of an about-face
when they beat up the animals, me. It was good that it condemned animal cruelty.
Oh, the japes we have at the expense of other living creatures.
Oh boy. Yeah. So
good.
Yeah, it was good.
I am looking forward to it. I need to see it.
Yeah, it's the first time in a good long while that I've thought that's a Marvel movie.